What is up, guys? Forcing Investor here, doing a little bit different style of a video here because it's Saturday and it's nighttime. But something really interesting that I just had to talk about right now. So Nikola, the electric, supposedly vehicle company that is competing with Tesla, is going through the ringer right now. So if you're not following, the stock ticker is NKLA Nikola. Apparently they had a truck that was supposed to come out. And really the news that just came out today over the weekend is that the founder bought his truck designs from a guy in Croatia. Now that alone isn't a big deal. Companies buy IP or designs from people all the time, and they iterate on that and they use that to execute on their business plan. Really the problem here is that this really fits into the broader story of Nikola, and that they haven't actually made anything, right? So all of their advertising and everything is supposedly their proprietary designs, right? So their angle was that they had new technology that was differentiated and that could compete against Tesla in new and meaningful ways. So this is really just another piece of evidence that they actually haven't created anything, all the way down to the truck designs. The other thing about that, or really what's so important about that, is that he lied about it, right? He said that he designed them in his basement, which is just stupid and random, but he actually bought the designs from some guy in Croatia, and there's this $2 billion lawsuit between Nikola and Tesla about this specifically. Now, Nikola right now, within the past week or so, their stock price has dropped all the way down from $34 all the way down to $19. It was more than like a 30% drop, and I happened to actually take a position. I bought some puts, some October 2nd puts, when the price was still $34. Those are in the money now. Made a decent chunk of change on that. And that was right after that they announced that they were being investigated by the SEC. So that was something else that is just happening. There are definitely people, pumping up the price and, buying into the stock right now. A lot of retail traders. Really bad idea, by the way. I highly recommend that you buy puts on this. Timing wise is up to you, but whether it's now or within the next few weeks, the company is definitely done. What's really more interesting about this is the fact that there was a supposed deal with GM. So GM and Nikola were going to team up to make some trucks together. GM had actually announced this before all of these fraud allegations that came out, and then this massive report came out saying that Nikola basically was just defrauding their investors, the public, etc. So there are a few questions on my mind. One, GM and their due diligence, did they know about this? Are they in on it? Is someone at GM in on it? They basically have avoided any flack, or I've kind of been seen as a victim almost, but I feel like the people over there are too smart for them to be victims. So I think that someone at GM knows what's going on. I mean, you're talking about engineering, right? So I have a background in software engineering, and there's this thing in my industry called vaporware, right? When it comes to manufacturing physical products, there's too much expert knowledge required when these deals are transacted, right? If I go to someone and say I have a proprietary new technology or a proprietary new way to make batteries or to create an electric vehicle, I can only BS so much. At some point, I've got to actually show you, how I'm getting energy from point A to point B, the way that this stuff is working, and then my smart people and your smart people get in the room and we all chat about it, right? That's how this is done. And if that isn't what happened, then there's some extreme levels of negligence happening over at GM for them to basically check the mark on this deal. In any case, both situations are bad, right? Extreme negligence or incompetence at that level is not good when you look at the health or the long-term outlook of a company. And then on the Nikola side, obviously, they're just fraudulent. That's bad. They don't have an actual proprietary product that they can sell, so their company is more or less donezo. Now, as far as the future of the company, there are a few ways that can go. Someone might actually take the name and save it, but that's going to be after they basically bankrupt themselves. They're basically, regardless of what this looks like, I mean, 99% chance that Nikola as a company is just done, in my opinion. I actually bought another put position, some more put options, long at the strike price. Can't remember what the price is, but the point is, this came out. I just took that position on Friday. This news came out over the weekend, so I'm very excited for the market open on Monday. I actually expect the price to go up a bit on Monday as people try to save their positions or buy in or are basically betting against this price movement, but that is just dumb. I mean, when you have a company that doesn't have a product, they've been defrauding investors, they're being investigated by the SEC, there is no long-term value there to be had. And so maybe you'll miss a few days or by a week on the price movement, but pretty sure thing that the price is going to go down long term. So what does that mean for you if you're following me? Obviously, I just wanted to get this out there as a quick little update. You know, this was very interesting to me because, again, I just took that position, and then this was like a great feeling of validation. You know, when you make a bet on a price and then you have some exceptional news that supports that bet, you know, after, that's really the best way to invest, right? Investing after the news is not bad. I mean, we all invest based off of things that we know, but when more stuff comes out that validates your position and is very likely to move the price in the way that you predicted it will, or in a way that is beneficial to you, that's always awesome. But again, if you're invested in Nikola, or if you disagree with me and think that, you know, something else is going to happen, definitely let me know down in the comments. If you're trading options on Nikola, again, let me know down in the comments. But more importantly, what would really help me outside of pumping up the value of my account is pumping up the value of my YouTube. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I highly appreciate it. I'm going to start doing more of these ad hoc videos as much as I can. And with that, Force Night out. See you in the next one.